What's going on, folks? This is Kyle Cumberton from Parkway RV, and what I got for you right here is a 2013 Tiffin Allegro Breeze 32 BR. It is a very nice A-class, top of the line, some might even say. We don't get a whole lot of Tiffins on the lot down here. This is the first one I've actually reviewed, and last night, to prepare a little bit, I was researching into, their construction and everything, and just generally how they make their coaches, and I found some pretty cool stuff, but we'll get to that in a minute. For now, let's just get right to those specs so we can check it out for ourselves. What do we say, folks? Alrighty, so we have a total length of 33 feet 2 inches, a height of 11 feet 2 inches, a freshwater capacity of 70 gallons, a gray water capacity of 50 gallons, and a black water capacity of 30 gallons. It has 43,921 miles, riding on a Power Glide chassis with a 6.4 liter Navstar Max Force 7 V8, capable of producing 240 horsepower and 620 foot-pounds torque, and it can comfortably sleep 6. Alrighty, guys, well, nothing left to do than just get right in there. Okay, so we'll first come up to this this door that I accidentally left open earlier. It is our propane. We have a propane capacity of 85 gallons, I believe, or not. 85 pounds, not 85 gallons, excuse me. That would be quite a lot. Also, the Tiffin, or the Allegro, does have full body paint, still in fantastic condition. Very nice. You're not going to have to worry about your decals peeling or whatever. The paint looks fantastic and clean all the way down the body. I'll show you the basement storage. Let's see, we can check out our basement storage. We have 85 cubic feet of basement storage throughout. It is also under the frame storage, which I personally prefer a little bit to over the frame storage, just because if you have extremely long cargo, it is laying flush all the way through, and it's not getting bowed up on top of the frame. Also, something you can see right here is, notice that we have our water tanks centralized in between the beams of the chassis. That's going to give you a lot more balanced and level trip down the road. Very nice. All right. Ooh, I'm about to bump myself. We also have a 6-gallon water heater. It's an Outwood. One very cool thing about the Tiffin Allegro and Tiffin in general is, so this does have the coveted fiberglass roof, of course, but something else very cool it has is it has one-piece seamless fiberglass slide outs. So if we come up right here, we can see we have that really nice curve, no zero seam. We can come down here, it is fiberglass all the way along the bottom. Absolutely fantastic. So no leak issues at all, or at least incredibly diminished leak issues with a full fiberglass slide out. That is a really cool little feature. We have, let's see, we can come down here, we can check it out. This is just our 50 amp shoreline. Walk around the back. We have a 54,000 pound hitch. Let's see over here. Let's see, we can drop a couple open right here. See the other side of our pass-through storage. Is it locked? Well, let's crouch, see if we can get one of these open. There we go. So we can just see the other side of our pass-through storage. Looks pretty similar to the other side, but I figured I'd just show you guys. Also, I figure I'll just say it now, we do have a 6,000 watt generator. Also over here have 19-inch wheels with a 202-inch wheelbase. Let's see, folks, is there anything else on this outside that I would like to talk about? I'll just hit you with a couple things. We have a 65-gallon fuel capacity, an aluminum sidewall caged frame. We do have that internal vacuum system, as well as a 60,000 BTU furnace and a 27,000 BTU AC system. I'm going to assume that 27,000 is two 13,500 BTU AC systems working in tandem. But anyway, you're gonna have no problem keeping this coach cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Fantastic. Also, we can kind of just walk around and see this side of the body, how well the paint's held up on both sides, so you can see that it hasn't spent much of its life just with one side getting beaten up in the sun. I wouldn't be surprised if this was kept inside for a good portion of its life. And speaking of, with that 11-foot 2-inch height, they built it specifically so it can be stored in any 12-foot storage facility, which is really nice. Gonna make it a little bit easier to store and keep this nice for a little bit longer. Also, we can look up, we do have our awning is metal wrapped. That's gonna help it keep getting from snagged on tree branches and stuff while driving down the road. And then right here you can see the quality of our slide out, or of our awning over the slide out. It is in great shape. I'm not seeing any pinholes or anything. And then again, we have, of course, have our one-piece seamless fiberglass slide. Kind of take a step back, we can just look at the front of it right before we take a step inside. Alrighty, let's get in there, folks. First thing when we step in, we have these leatherette captain's chairs in the cockpit. We can take a little step back here. We, of course, have computerized leveling. We also have a 6-speed automatic Allison transmission. We have a 40-inch Panasonic TV right here in the front. Alright guys, let's just start walking back. So everything is leatherette. All of the furniture in here are flex steel leatherette. We have our jackknife sofa, and we have what I really appreciate. I always appreciate when they do this. We have the armrests that come out and can move, so it acts more as a functional sleeping position. Gives you about 6 extra inches on either side. Over here, we can open up. We can just see our pass-through storage, and of course all of our cabinets are solid wood, all of the face frames and the doors. Very nice woodworking all throughout the cabinets, or all throughout the coach. It looks really beautiful. Right here we have our U-shaped dinette area. It of course folds out into a bed that can comfortably sleep 2 adults, 2 kids. Well, not 4 people at once, but 2 adults or 2 kids. Also, we have Panasonic speakers throughout the coach. Let's see, we can look a little bit more at some of our overhead storage. Have really nice light fixtures inside. A wooden table, solid wooden table. Let's take a look at the kitchen area. We have a nice recessed 2-burner stove. Up here we can see we do have a convection microwave. Then open up, we have these humongous drawers, absolutely gigantic drawers. Fantastic. You can fit all your utensils in one, have your grilling supplies in another. Plenty of space over here. Here's our under the sink area. We do have pretty good room. Maybe not a full-sized kitchen trash can, but you could definitely have designated trash can storage inside there. Of course, we do have the solid surface countertops with a 50/50 stainless steel sink. More drawing over here specifically for utensils. Very nice. And then right here, we have a little bit of storage that could be media storage or extra kitchen storage. We have a another 42-inch TV right there. Let's see. Let's open it up. And you know, I don't have the lights on currently, just because we're kind of far away from a shoreline. But look at how much lighting is in this Tiffin Allegro. Right over in the kitchen, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lights with 2 underlights for the kitchen. So that's really fantastic. You're not gonna be missing things in the dark in here. It is plenty enough lighting in here. I'm very impressed with that. Okay, let's keep on walking back, folks. So we do have an 8 cubic foot Dometic fridge with these nice big wood inlays in them. And then right here we have a bit of pantry storage, a pull-out spice rack. These pantry shelves are nice and deep. You're gonna get a lot of storage back there. Plus they are tall enough to where you can fit pretty much anything in there without struggling. You know, taller boxes like pancake mix and stuff. Over here, we can check out our shower. It is a full one-piece shower. It of course has the skylight to make sure you're not going to bump your head while you're scrubbing away. We can take a step into the bathroom. We have a continuation of Corian countertops into the bathroom. That's really nice. That's something you don't see all the time, is typically you'll have Corian in the kitchen, and then in the bathroom they'll go for something a little bit cheaper. And you know, I don't ever understand that, because you're gonna use your bathroom just as much as you are the kitchen, if not even more. So why not have just as sturdy as counters that are gonna last a little bit longer? I really appreciate that they did that in the Tiffin Allegro. Then up here we have a little bit of medicine cabinet storage. It's cornered for a little bit more shelf space. We have some storage up there. Great place to put pill bottles and stuff. And we do have a 12-volt fan up at the top, so if you stink out the bathroom, you can air it out. Alrighty, also we do have a full frosted glass privacy door. It comes right here, and actually it looks really nice. Wow. But it folds in nicely. You can barely even tell it's there when it is folded out. I really appreciate whenever, I think Thor does this really good too. A Thor Challenger we just sold the other day, it had a really nice slide-in door that you could barely even notice was there until it was closed. I think the Allegro does a pretty good job of that too. It blends in so nicely with the wall that I thought it was just a frosted glass accent, especially having the frosted glass here and then your glass shower right there. It feels intentional and seamless. Very nice. Over here we have a bit of hanging clothing storage. Then under here some accessory drawers. We also have another full wooden privacy door right here. It looks like it's locked back right now, but it pulls back right here. It is really nice to have those two full privacy doors, because you could close that one off, make this whole area a master suite, or you can close this one off while somebody's using the bathroom area, or whoever's using the bathroom area can close both of them off and then have actual privacy. They're trying to, you know, have privacy from somebody who's sleeping back here, or people who are in the main cab area. Over here we have our wardrobe, plenty of hanging clothing storage space, so you could store most of your clothes right here, and then you could have that used as a coat closet and stuff for your outdoor coats. Down here we have more drawers, lots of drawers, folks, and I really like, let's see what's, oh, we do have some under the bed storage right there, just a little bit, but I really like that they've given us these drawers right here. Kind of keeps you from having to lift up the under the bed storage, because the under the bed storage, it can be kind of heavy to lift this mattress. I was struggling a little bit right there, so if you are a woman or something, you know, it might be a bit more difficult for you. So it's really nice to have these easy pull-out drawers that give you easy access to your under the bed storage. Over here we have some more super long drawers, and up here a little bit more hanging. And then up here we have a nice smaller bedroom television. Even comes with its very own Allegro Breeze Tiffin Motorhome CD. I'm sure that tells you everything you don't care to know about your RV, but hey, still kind of cool, right? So let's see, folks. Oh, interesting place for our AC. For our second AC unit is back here. Kind of nice. You can control it while you're in bed. A little bit convenient. I really like that. Also, another thing I need to mention is we do have foil wrapped AC ducts. We have nice micro quiet AC in here. It runs very cool and quiet. You know, you're not gonna have to talk over it. It's not gonna start to annoy the heck out of you like it can sometimes when you just have your air intakes directly above you. Also, another cool thing with the AC systems is they have condensation drainage that runs through the roof insulation or through the sidewall insulation and walls, so it doesn't come out and drip on you right in front of the cab. Because, you know, if you guys have had a Class A before, you'll know that they do have those little condensation drainage areas, and by golly, if you're